Okay, so welcome friends. This is Queen of Wands and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to do a very quick reading about because what happened is that I was called to look for a book like this. I don't know why. I kept seeing the root chakra and a lot of red, and I kept saying, why is the red so prominent in my readings, and why am I seeing red everywhere? And and a root chakra, I keep the word root coming back to me, root. So when I go to the library, this book popped up and it kept calling me like, you got to open this book. So when I opened it, it's talking about the roots, the messages from the ruins, the ruins. This book of ruins actually is related to all the Scandinavian old alphabetical words that were used in the ancient time in order to talk about anything, the weather or information between different clans, shared information. And I don't know, I have to read thoroughly about the book because I just got it, so I didn't have a chance to study it, but I was so excited to open it. It's not there's some information. This is the book, but I was called to open this book, so I don't know. And it comes with some ruins in it. We're gonna use it after. So let's start and let's find out what is exactly that our ancient ascended masters are requesting us to do. What is their message? And this is related to twin flame and soulmates connection. So what is the root of the problem, and how we're going to solve this? All right, I guess that's what it is. Something is related with the root. And I was also reading about the base chakra, which is the root. And, and I found out the word trust. So the root of the problems is trust, and the root of the base chakra is related also to the sexual blockages. So when there's no trust between people, when there's no intimacy, because you don't trust the other party, and that's when the problem starts with twin flames. And I was and I opened this book, and it's funny, and it talks about the Vikings, and they used the ruins, and I found something there that is also related to a certain individual. And I'm like, oh wow, like really, God brought me through the root chakra, the sexual blockage. It brought me back to the roots and the ruins, and the answer is there, is saying that based on this certain alphabetical order and certain way they're written this ruins. Look at that. We're gonna deal with it. Sorry about the introduction, is awful, but I don't know why am I doing this. But the root of the problem, this is what I'm trying to understand why. Again, we got Taurus here. It's funny, I did a reading about Virgo, and I used some other cards, which were cards from the Psychic Tarot. And on that card, the Hierophant popped up, which is a Taurus, and the Sun popped up, which is, which is the Sun. And it was from the Psychic Tarot, so completely different deck. And now I'm getting the same thing. When I was talking about that card, I was talking a lot about the respect. There's this need to put your respect in place. I don't know why it keeps bringing this. Somebody has to put your honor and respect in place. We got the Sun, which is in Leo, and we have Taurus, which is about self-worth and self-respect in the first house. Oh, like in the first house, which is about the self, the I, Aries, right? And Taurus value, self-worth, self-value. Respect yourself first. And the Sun is all about that. Go, realize your dreams and focus on yourself. So demonstrate your beliefs immediately. What you believe in, okay? Your self-worth. Realize the cost of the way you project yourself. You see? Oh, wow, 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 wow. You got to put value on yourself, and people will see your self-worth. Okay, don't let people project their self-worth on you. You know your self-worth. Act like a leader. Use the most direct way, and the way you project yourself. Look at that. The answers are there. I've been telling you, the word of self-worth and self-respect has been popping up like crazy, and that's the root of the problem. The respect, how we treat each other and how we treat the others, that's how we see ourselves. That's the level of respect. When you come a place of genuine interaction and equally give and take, and you also give, but you know, it's not that you would expect nothing in return, but the respect wasn't there. That's how you know that these people were hurt. There were major pain, major pain. And that is the message. With a Taurus, we have Venus in Taurus. And that's all about self-love and nourishing love within ourselves. Oh my God, that's what has been happening. Oh, wow. What else? Okay, I'm going to shuffle this because I'm so curious about these ruins. So it's these guys here. I'm just going to... I'm picking this one. Okay, so I got that one. I just have to look on the book. Where is that one? And if you can help me find out the arrow. Oh, so this guy here, warrior, the warrior. But mine is, it's pointing down. It's like it's saying, hey, look at this. Self-worth. So it's in reverse, mine. Okay, that's the warrior. And it's page 120. Okay, I just got to open the page quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just opened the book and this is the book. I've never opened it, but apparently they give you the answers you're looking for in every situation. And there is some messages that wants to come out. And I just opened this page. I'm going to read it now. I'm very excited. So it's about this one and it's called The Warrior. The sky god, okay? And it's saying here, this is the ruin of the spiritual warrior. Always the battle of the spiritual warrior is with the self. Oh my God, the self. We were just talking about the self in Aries here, the self. Funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes. Oh my God, I was just talking about this. Oh my God. Remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. These are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Yes, this is about unattached to the outcome. Detach yourself from the expectations. What will be the outcome? I had the same message for Virgo here. We're holding on to the outcome. What is going to be the future? If you don't do what I say, I'm not going to talk to you. If you don't, everybody has expectations in a certain way. Things has to go in a certain way. Nobody's willing to open their heart and just let it go, right? Embodies in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like quality that enables you to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous. And yet, with the warrior rune comes certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. Patience is the virtue of this rune. Oh my God, sorry, but on the Virgo card, I have the patience card right in the heart of the reading, which is the temperance card. The patience. And then patience also comes from the Taurus, which, you know, the Hierophant, is the virtue in this rune. And it recalls the words of St. Augustine that the reward of patience is patience. Here you are asked to look within, to delve down to the foundations of life itself. Only in so doing can you hope to meet the deepest needs of your nature and tap into your most profound resources. Associated with this rune are the sun, masculine energy, the active principle, The sun, which is right here. Holy moly. Oh, the urge for conquest is powerful here, especially self-conquest. Self-conquest. The self in Aries is about the self-conquest. The sun, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness. Oh my God. And I had the awareness card in Virgo. Single-mindedness and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and in total trust. I'm telling you, the word trust has been coming up, and I was like, related to the root chakra. And when I was Googling, because I know what root chakra is about, and I was like, and the red. So I read in root chakra brought me to the word trust. You got to trust. So that's where the problem started. You know, it's related also to the sacral chakra. Like, after that, there's no trust. What's going to happen? The expectation, the outcome. We all have these issues, right? What is the outcome? When this rune comes in response to a relationship issue, it indicates that the relationship is both timely and providential. The bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. You know, like that temperance card, the patience card. If the issue concerns devotion to a cause, an idea, or a path of conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance, although at times the kind of perseverance called for is patience. A rune of courage and dedication in ancient times, was the glyph that warriors painted on their shields before battle. Now the same symbol strengthens our resolve to align the self with the self. In reverse, which is this in reverse, god damn it, the danger is that through hasty or ill-timed action, life force leaks out or is spilled away. If an association is short-lived, do not grieve. Know that it has fulfilled its span. Matters of trust and confidence are at issue here. Oh, wow. And with them, the authenticity of your way of being in the world. Reversed, Tiwaz calls for examining your motives carefully. What is your motive for doing what you're doing? Out of ego? Okay, is it self-conquest with which you are concerned? Or are you trying to dominate the another? You see? You know, it's about the conquest because you want to win something. Or are you lusting after outcomes? Yeah, you see? Or are you focused on the task for its own sake? You will find the answers within yourself, not in outside advice. When you consult the ruins, you are consulting the self. Oh, an action appropriate to the spiritual warrior. Oh, my God. And they told me this book was really got the answers. I was looking for something like this. Release of the expectations. It gave you the questions. It said, are you doing this just because you want to conquest? Just because you want to dominate somebody? You got to look within for the answers. Why you're doing what you're doing. You know, you got to release, or it was saying that about the lust for the outcome. You want to get something? What do you want to get? You want to get lust? Venus in Taurus? It's about just getting that and getting what you want and leaving. But on the other side, even on the feminine, whatever they're giving, they give it from the heart and without expectations, right? So we got to see the motives here. Why we're doing what we're doing, from a place of heart or a place of just getting what we want. Again, Sagittarius, again, unbelievable. In Virgo's reading, Sagittarius popped up again. It's about the message of humanitarian mission. Yes, it's about doing things from the heart, but without attaching to the outcome. Sagittarius is about that. Sagittarius doesn't stay still in one place. But the Sagittarius is also about I want to get what I want. Just give me a second.